Alright, man, what's going on, YouTube? This your boy PMG. I'm over here with my boy Jabari, man. We finna talk about this terrible Sunday game against the Falcons and the Cowboys. Hey,
Still
man,
got a
Jabari,
headache from that.
how you feel about this shit, man?
I still got a headache from that game, man. Like blood pressure going through the roof. Looking at the offensive line, just part like the Red Sea. Just leave Matt Ryan on the island by himself.
Terrible, man.
And then the the uh, the defense is like, remember the $40 thing that was going around. They pretty much was the $40, females that just gave $40 for a good time. But the Cowboys, them sure gave us 40,
They
and
stumped
it
the
was they.
they stumped the mud hole in our ass, boy.
And folks want to sit here and act like we still have a chance to make the playoffs. Like I said last time, is this a team you really want to see in the playoffs? I don't.
Like my thing, I don't mind them going to the playoffs, but we
Man,
we, we know we not going nowhere. But my thing is, I just want to see a like I said, I want to see us progress. Like
mm,
we ain't gonna do shit in the playoffs, but it'll be a nice little like okay, at least we won a decent amount of games to make the playoffs, and that's a big step from the last three seasons.
true. And the crazy part about it, before that loss, we was holding the last spot in the playoffs. Like they said, if the playoffs started right now, we had the 7th seed. We pretty much gave that up.
I just think I just think is my opinion. I just think it's time to blow it up, man. Like
Yeah, it's about that time, man. And I feel like, and speaking of blowing it up, I'm glad you said something about that. I also believe they should start that boy Felipe Franks next week, just to see how it turns out. That Matt Ryan needs to be benched. He just needs to be benched because, for one, you put Franks in, if the offensive line break down, he could take off.
yeah,
He done already gave us a 50-yard gain already, and he already shown that he can improvise. Like he can, and he can make some stuff happen. And that's something Matt Ryan is just not capable of, especially at his age. The last time he scrambled, did you see how slow that man was running?
yeah. Matt Ryan been slow. He ain't never been fast.
But he's gotten slower. Like it's like he was jogging, but it was a full sprint. But his speed was looking like he was jogging. Like my morning runs was faster than that.
Yeah, man.
And I'm like, just going to put old boy in and see, because our offense need a spark. Like we just need that spark. Like we need more deep balls down the field. Like we just need to be trying these defenses
See, but my
instead.
thing is, I think it's more of the coordinator and Mike Smith. Cause I'm like, bro, I'm like, the Cowboys was scoring points like this, bro, and then I'm like,
Mm,
we running the ball. I'm like, bro, we need to be throwing down the field. Like,
yes.
when no
What are you
passes
doing?
really being thrown down the field. It was like a run play here, a quick screen here. Like, I'm like, what are we doing?
I'm talking about we dinking and dunking, and I'm like, dude, we down. We already down 20 points. Like, what's up? And then, matter of fact, did Dallas even punt the ball?
Did they punt the ball? I think they did maybe on one, maybe two drives.
Terrible, man. Terrible.
Yeah, man.
Terrible.
See, my issue with our team is we're inconsistent. The team
As
team
hell.
we have now, we inconsistent on offense. We terrible
Sleeping.
on defense, and
Oh my
special
god.
teams is terrible. Like people don't look at people don't really it's like people don't really look at special teams as a big phase of the game. That's a part of the game too, man. And our special teams is ass, and the
Yes.
defense is ass.
Our whole team is ass.
Like the both of our lines of scrimmage lost. Like the defensive line was
Mm,
terrible, offensive line was terrible.
mm.
It was just it was a fucking nightmare.
Yeah. And I kept pinching myself, hoping I was dreaming. But nah, it was real. It was most definitely real. And I'm just like, wow. I think since I actually became a faithful Falcon fan when I really got into football, I think that's the worst we ever lost. Like
Yeah.
we got demolished, and it's not even to the point to be like, I hate to say it, but Patriots might double that up because you saw what they did to the Browns, and it's like, yeah, they starting to catch fire now, and we got to see them this Thursday. And after a defense gets shellacked like that, it kind of do something to their confidence. I mean, I hope it do something to their confidence in a positive way, but regardless, either way, that's man. I,
He said,
I
"Ooh."
don't I don't even go to. If I was on the part, if I was a part of that defense, I ain't no way in hell I can sleep soundly at night, knowing that I was responsible for giving her 43 points.
Yeah, and my
Like
thing is, I'm like, I just, people keep like trying to blame the defensive coordinator. Man, at this point, we need more talent on the defense. I'm like, you
that's
can't keep
it.
changing the defensive coordinator and then thinking, oh, we got a new defensive coordinator. Now we finna be good. No, we got to get the talent out
No,
there.
yeah, we got to get nice skill players out there. Like the only person that I can credit to that is actually doing this thing, even though we're losing like it, is Deion Jones.
I'm crediting Deion Jones, Grady Jarrett,
Oh yeah,
AJ Terrell.
I'm so disrespectful to Grady Jarrett. He should have been the first. He should have been the first name I mentioned because that D line down.
And see, people don't realize too that I notice about our team, especially the defense, that regime that Dan Quinn wanted, that whole fast and physical. We got too many small dudes on defense.
Yes, we
Too
do.
many small dudes. Like
Too
it's
many.
taking two. It's taking two guys to tackle one person.
Yeah, and one of them getting damn near ran over. So it's like, yeah, these boys too little, man. Then let's start from the cornerbacks. AJ Terrell, he nice and sturdy, so he can hold his own. But
Yeah,
on the other end, like
Monroe.
we we got a lot of offenses that we go up against. They got tall receivers, especially we see Tampa Bay twice a week. I mean, not
Hmm.
twice a week, twice a season. They got Mike Evans, Grunt, like all they receivers at least 6'3" or taller.
Yep.
So it's like, yeah, ain't nothing we can really do about that because all they got to do is throw over the top. They can't defend it because they too short.
Yeah.
Like, but like I said last time, we need to focus strictly on defense in the draft, and they need to be looking out right now as far as what's out there. They need to be looking at these college football games and look. Don't even worry about the offense. Focus on the defense, man. Like
My thing is we're at the point where I'm saying
we need Jesus.
a lot of people gonna try to sit up here and like, oh man, now he don't like Matt Ryan. Man, Matt Ryan is my quarterback, but the issue is Matt Ryan is at the tail end of his career, and we don't have enough firepower to make a Super Bowl run with him. Like the
Nah, we
defense
don't.
got too many holes. The
Yeah,
offense is young, so they going through growing pains.
yeah,
Then
man.
as far as the receiving core, only good receiver right now, we only two people really doing much is Pitts and Cordell Patterson, and then a little bit of Alomade Zaccheaus. I'm like, we Ridley is,
Yeah.
he out right now, so it's like, and then Mike Davis ain't doing nothing. I'm like,
I almost forgot he was on the team.
man, Arthur Smith made me mad because I watched the press conference. He told me, they asked him, do he plan on making any changes as far as starters? He told me, oh, we do that week to week, bruh. Why Mike Davis keeps starting? Why?
Exactly.
Like,
Like I'm just like, dude, he needs to be put in on third down and third down only. He's not a first and second down running back. 'Cause he has no moves. He just rely on brute strength and try to run you over. He don't know how to use his agility. It's like them. Yeah, his vision sucked.
exactly,
But he man, it was so many holes he missed because he wasn't looking for the hole. He just as soon as he get the ball, he just and always run into a wall. Like I don't even think he broke for 20 yards yet. And we 8 games in, we 9 games in.
bruh. I'm like, my thing is put Gallman in, and then they activated. You activate Quadre Allison, and he still haven't been on the field yet. What is it?
I'm not understanding the coaching decisions that they're making because it's like y'all need to wonder why. we have not been consistent because y'all don't want to try new things. Y'all want to keep trying the same thing over and over again and hope it works. It's kind of borderline insane because insanity is trying the same thing, hoping a different result. That's pretty much what this organization is doing. Like they not gonna make a change at quarterback probably until Matt Ryan retires. So
Hmm.
quarterbacks always gonna be the issue. We gonna pass up on so many good quarterbacks. Like just think if we really like just think about this. Falcons had enough high drafts to where if they could have got Mahomes. Cause Mahomes didn't get
Yeah.
drafted until like in the second round, I believe.
Hmm.
Like we pass up on so much great talent because they so focused on that run.
See, and another issue is a lot of people don't casual fans don't realize is Thomas Dimitrov made some bad contracts. He made some bad picks. I'm like, I keep telling people, they keep yelling about Matt Ryan contract, bro. That's one player. I'm like, he ain't got the salary cap so sold up to where, oh, we can't go get talent because we paying him. Man, get out of here with that bullshit.
Yeah,
But
like the money there, they just don't spend it wisely.
yeah, and then my
They
thing is, people don't realize we still paying 7 players that's not even on the team in dead money because due to bad contracts.
mm-hmm.
Seven
Julio one of them.
players. We paying Julio. We still
Mm,
paying, I think, Devontae Freeman,
uh,
True Fun, another defensive player, Allen Bailey, another defensive player, James Carpenter, and I think it's like 2 more people we still paying.
wow.
Yeah, like they made bad contracts, and then my thing with Thomas Dimitrov should have been gone because some of his picks, it was like they was questionable picks. Like when we picked up Duke Riley, and I went and watched his highlights, I was like, he don't even look like he jumping off the page. Like, why did we get him? And I think the big reason we got him because he played with Deion Jones. Then
Mm,
we got Vic Beasley, but that didn't
mm-hmm.
he turned out, I don't know, it's like after that first season, the second season he was injured, and after that he was just kind of,
Yeah,
I don't know if we was utilizing him right or what.
I don't think we was because at that Super Bowl run we made, they put him in the perfect position, which is how he got his 15 sacks. So
Yeah, we did have the White Freeney on the line too. That helped out a lot. We had the White Freeney, Vic Beasley, and Grady Jarrett at the time. So
man, that was a lineup right there, man. They
yeah,
got to that quarterback, and they were good against the run.
that's the thing. And then we got Tack, but my issue before we
Damn, I forgot about that.
yeah, before he got on the field, he already had a shoulder injury, and each season after every season he was getting something done to his shoulder, and I was like, oh my god, bro,
Uh,
like.
man, so he's pretty much another Keanu Neal injury prone.
See, but I liked it, my boy Keanu. Yeah, he got hurt those twice, but the last year he was here, last year he didn't get hurt, and he played pretty decent. But I guess they didn't want to pay him, so that was my boy though, man.
And I'm pretty sure he felt great kicking the ass Sunday.
Him and Demonte Casey over there.
Mm, I bet they was loving it.
Oh yeah, like yeah.
But that boy Diggs, they got a cornerback, man. He gonna get defensive rookie of the year, man.
I don't know, cause he got a lot of picks, but he done got exposed a lot too, as getting his ass burnt. So, but he got a lot of picks though.
Yeah, he leading the league. I think with 8. Yeah, he got 8.
Damn.
Yeah, that boy got 8 picks, man. Rookie.
Yeah. But I told my boy Antonio, man, I'm like, they team looking solid over there, but y'all better go Super Bowl because if they don't, I'm gonna talk shit.
Man, we all gonna talk
I'm
shit, but
talk
y'all,
hella shit.
man, I'm talking about ain't nobody stopping y'all with y'all, man. Because I don't see nobody at the AFC stopping that. Because I don't see it. Ain't no team I take serious over there.
Hey, we talking about the AFC
Maybe,
side?
well, maybe Buffalo. Buffalo
Oh
probably
yeah,
the
I was
only.
about to say don't sleep on Buffalo now.
Yeah, that was my. Yeah, they were my pick last year, but they was this close. I was almost right, but Mahomes ended up being Mahomes and coming back and beating them, only to get slid by Brady and the Bucks in the bowl. So it's like, damn, that go to show you all didn't deserve to be there.
Yeah,
Because
man.
Buffalo would have put up a way better game. But I still got them going this year. Like I'm just gonna try them again. Like if they came up short this year and last year, but they going all the way this year. But if they see the Rams, they gonna lose.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was about to say NFC is stacked because you got the
It is
Rams, you
though.
got the Cardinals, you got the Packers, you still got Tampa Bay, you got the
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty stacked over here.
Oh, the Vikings starting to come alive too because they've been on. They started out 0-3 and they done won with four straight now. Wait, did they win
Yeah.
yesterday?
See, my thing is a lot of people. My thing with them is what's it called? What's his name? Quarterback Kirk Cousins. Man,
Oh, Kirk Cousins.
yeah, he never. My thing with him, he never really show up in the big games though. Like, yeah, they'll do
Oh
good
yeah,
in the regular season, but when it's the game on the line, he don't really show up.
yeah, they did win. So yeah, they on the. Oh no, they lost. Okay. Oh yeah,
Oh,
but
they played the Chargers, right?
yeah, they beat the Chargers. But I called him PC playoff choker because he do good in the regular season, but when it comes to the playoff, bro, it's like he swallowed a chicken bone or something. That boy choked bad,
Yeah,
and I'm just like, it's only so long for the organization to keep taking this man. Because Minnesota got a solid team, but Kirk Cousins pretty much like a young Matt Ryan, inconsistent as hell. Regular
yeah,
season he's straight, but let that playoff time come around. Oh shit, where you
yeah.
go?
My thing with our team though is like we gotta. My thing is we. I'm just ready to see things through. Like we got a new coach. Hopefully, things pan out with him. Then we got a new GM, and I just hope when it come to drafting, we do better. Cause we got them small. We got small defensive line players. I'm like, defense is small. They be getting bullied out there. Then
It really do though. That's why they can't get to the quarterback because it's like that they getting pancaked by two dudes, and then a couple of times they get straight thrown to the ground.
I'm
Little
like,
boy.
Cowboys offensive line was tossing niggas, bro. I was like,
Oh man, like that was horrible. I'm talking about that's how they was able to run the ball down our throat like that, cause shit, holes about this big because like often like our players, yeah, like you said, they getting bullied out there, man. Like I'm like, damn.
yeah.
Couple of them even got lifted off their feet, like getting held up like kids when you jack them up for being disrespectful. Like
And what
it
what
was horrible.
what kind of made me mad on defense? Like I know I like Dean Pease as a defensive coordinator, but my thing is I wanted AJ Terrell to shadow CeeDee Lamb the whole game. Cause I was like, bruh, like this dude would
Mm,
damn near open every play. And I'm like,
yes, it was. I think number 35 who was playing the one on one. That bro cannot keep up with him. He was getting cooked.
I wrote a status of it. I was like, who is number 35 on CeeDee Lamb? Like,
Yeah,
why
I
Terrell not
saw
on
that.
him?
I'm talking about he was cooking his ass, and I'm just like, yo, is anybody gonna make a switch? Anybody gonna make a switch? Like this man is getting cooked like Sunday breakfast. Like, yo, put up two TDs on that boy. Like, hey man,
Hmm.
that's this dude.
Yeah, man. I don't know. The thing is, it ain't nothing really else to talk about when it come to that game, man. At the end of the day, at
He
the
suck.
end of the day, we just got our ass whooped,
Yeah.
and the thing
He,
is like we don't on offense. The run game is not there. The run game is not there, and we don't really have no major weapons on offense besides Pitts and Cordell. And I got a feeling Cordell Patterson got hurt this game because they had him on the sideline taping up his ankle or something, and he didn't ever come
oh
back in the
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been saying this for the last couple games. I was like, Cordell is doing his thing, but we using him too much.
Yeah, we using the way too much, but like, do they have a choice though? Because He's the only one actually getting us down the field. Like if the ball's not in his hands, we're not going anywhere.
See, but the problem is I'm like they need to make a switch at running back and put somebody else in there. And I'm like, my thing is Gallman a good? Is he a good pass catcher? If so,
I'm not.
you can run him and you can
Mm-hmm.
utilize him in the passing game. Let him go out to the flats, toss it to him, use him in the
Mm-hmm.
screen game, or if he can run routes or somebody use him like that. It's like, bro, we can't keep overusing Cordell Patterson or keep trying to throw the ball to Pitts every game.
Yeah, like they don't. Like I said earlier, they try the same thing and expecting a different result. They can't do that.
It's
They
like,
can't do that. They
oh,
gotta try some. They gotta try some new stuff.
and my
They
thing
really.
is Russell Gage not getting open? Is Sakia's not getting open? Like, cause Matt
Well,
Ryan only is like the only person he really throwing it to is Pitts or Cordell, and then like he threw it to Davis. Davis wide the fuck open and dropped the pass.
that boy couldn't catch a cold if you sneeze in his face.
Bro, the nigga was wide open and
Wow,
dropped the pass.
that shit made me so mad, man. And I'm like, mm, sir, we wasted money on you, sir. I'm sorry. We wasted money on your sorry ass.
Should
Like
have had.
that's just like somebody tossing you an apple. Like that's like the easiest catch you can make, and you drop it. Your hands are just for decoration, sir, because they're good for nothing. They're
Man.
good for nothing.
And so my thing is to all them fans out there. Oh man, y'all should have kept Julio. Julio is on injury reserve, so I don't want to hear nothing about no. Oh, we should have kept Julio. Julio is on injury reserve, meaning that he probably ain't gonna. They probably gonna have him on injury reserve about a good couple games. And the dude been he been in and out of games since he went into the season. So I don't want to hear
Yeah, he ain't
nobody.
really been. Yeah, he ain't been really doing much of nothing. So I mean, do we really miss him? I mean, I do, but are we missing him as far as the offense? No, we're not.
Yeah, like I would if he was 2016 Julio. Hell yeah, I miss him. But Julio, them injuries done piled up, man. Like if he ain't had them lingering hamstring and ankle injuries all the time, he still would be good. He still would be good, but like he's older, so it is what it is, man.
Yeah, man, for real.
But my takeaways from this game is uh, we need Ridley. We need Ridley
Yeah,
back in the fold. Uh, Offensive line gonna have to get it together. I'm like, they gave up two clean sacks on Matt Ryan. Like I was just like, oh my god, like bro, like it was terrible. And I just it ain't really my thing with defense. It ain't really nothing they can really do. Be honest, like it ain't really nothing they can do. Like they play man, get burnt. They play zone, somebody wide open.
and I'm just like, yo, my man. This is why I feel like we're gonna get murdered by New England. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm losing hope because I'm not, but the defense that displayed this shit show Sunday, New England's getting hot. They just put up 45 on Cleveland. They put up 50 earlier in the season. I forgot against who, but they put up 50. A defense like ours, I won't be surprised they put up 60. But I will be surprised if we beat these boys. But I just don't see us beating the Patriots Thursday.
We can beat them. It just they got to have a good game plan. They got to have a good
Uh,
game plan on offense. Defense got defense got to be better, and special teams got to be good. My what killed me so much that I see with other teams is special teams actually play like they're trying to help out the team. Like I done seen I done seen special teams run down there, script the ball, fumble. That's an
mm,
opportunity to get the offensive ball back. I done seen teams where they get the ball kicked to them, they run it all the way back for a touchdown.
Mm,
Get the ball punt to them, they run it all the way back for a touchdown or
mm-hmm,
good field position for the offense. Stuff
mm,
like that. I done seen other teams get block punts. Like fucking the Cowboys block one eye punts, ball rolled in the end zone, touchdown. The special
mm.
teams matter, bruh.
It do though. It really do. And all three aspects, like I just that defense is really concerning me though. That's my biggest concern, that defense though, because like you said, we too small, man. We face a lot of people who just overpower us. We can't get to the quarterback because a lot of offenses we play got beefy offensive linemen, like they 300 or better.
Hmm.
Unless you on some Aaron Donald type strength, you ain't moving that out your way.
Yeah.
Like like game plans matter, because like if you're gonna have a situation to where you want to rush the quarterback, shit, fuck it, just start blitzing a lot. Just rely on the man-to-man coverage on the outside. Like just send the house.
Yeah.
Send at least 8 on.
See, but that's a
It's
that's a crazy thing too. They DMPs dialed up a blitz and didn't nobody get there. I think he dialed up like a 5 man. I think a 5 or 6 man blitz. It was one of them. Nobody got there, and I'm like, bruh, these.
I want to know bodies. You need to send 8 of them guys. Like that'll make up for the lack of size. They can just make it strength in numbers.
Yeah, we
And it,
might we might well just we might well just pile up a whole bunch of blitz packages. Cause I'm like, if we don't, we still gonna
yeah,
somebody gonna be open, somebody gonna get burnt.
yeah.
So
Like if I was Dan Pease, I'd try different blitz packages because one of them gonna screw up, but you will never know until you try it. Like they just gotta be open minded to just try some new stuff. Like the same run with this basic attack, knowing that Mike Davis ain't really producing no yards, and they don't even utilize the play action. Like I don't even think I've seen the play action no more than
see,
two,
but
3 times.
the bad thing about it is when you use play action, when Matt Ryan fake it like he gonna give it to the running back and he rolls out, that fucking line, that lineman on that on what the line that's on the end on the other side he roll out on, that protection got to be good. Cause soon as he roll out, if that lineman ain't blocking, it's gonna be ugly.
I just feel like right now I think I'm just not seeing the real picture here.
And you gotta think about it too. If the running game ain't doing shit, doing play action, it ain't really fooling nobody. Cause the running game, like if the running game, let's say if he was averaging like 5 yards a carry, and we was
Hmm.
actually like moving the sticks. Now they gotta commit to the run, and then you can do the play action. But if you running the ball 1 yard, running the ball no yards, running it's like, and then you only you only bringing 4 guys. Come on, man. They ain't got to commit.
And I'm just like, uh,
Yeah. And my thing, the scenario, the narrative that we need a new quarterback, a mobile quarterback. To me, that
we
it'll
actually
be,
have one.
huh?
I said we actually have one.
Yeah, but my thing is that only works for so long. Like you're not gonna, it's not gonna be a situation where every time the play breaks down, he gonna be able to always run and get 40, 50 yards, 20 yards all the time. Yeah, it helps to have a mobile quarterback to extend plays and maybe run to get a couple yards. But at the end of the day, you got to throw the damn football. That football
Yeah,
need to be thrown down the field. Running back need to produce. Offensive line still got to play good. Like look at Russell Wilson. You watch his game, nigga always he's scrambling around for 5 minutes before he
hmm,
try to throw the ball, bro.
the offensive line holding it down because he be having time in the pocket. And it's like me personally, it's like if you were to use a mobile quarterback properly, use his abilities, like having have him making the defense looking like he finna run. So when they commit, boom, you gotta have somebody open downfield because everybody's committing because they think he finna take off.
Yeah, yeah.
Vic did it in his first couple of years in Atlanta before he just started getting reckless with the legs because nobody couldn't catch him. But like, shit, I know it ain't Madden, but commit to the run. Once they all come in, boom, down the field, easy. It's
My
not gonna work every time, but
my
it
thing
helps.
is we can get a mobile quarterback, but people, I feel like people got to realize we still have issues. Like, okay, let's say if next year, let's just say next year, um, let's say next year we draft a quarterback and he's a mobile. He's pretty accurate. Got a nice arm. Mobile quarterback. I don't watch college, so I don't really know who coming out. Let's say we get a mobile quarterback,
Mm-hmm.
and they trade Matt Ryan. We get some nice little value for it. People think, oh, we finna win. We finna win. We finna go. No, we're not finna win. Go Super Bowl. We still got growing pains on the offensive line. We still need a running back. We still need defense. Defense meaning we need some pass rushers, some run stoppers, uh,
I think we need a
and
solid
another
safety too.
corner. Yeah, so I'm like, we have issues. I'm like, even look at the wide receiver core. Like, yes, hopefully Ridley stay here and he comes back healthy. Come back healthy and good. Then we got Pitts, but we still need like a true number two running wide receiver because Gage is not looking like he's not looking like a true number two. Gage
Yeah.
looking like a number three. So I'm like, we have holes on this roster. So us getting a mobile quarterback is not going. Oh my God, we finna go to the Super Bowl now. No, that's not. No, we still got problems on the team.
And you want to know, it's some fans that I be just laughing at because they're still upset because they didn't draft Justin Fields.
I would.
I'm
I would have been. The thing is, I would have been cool if we would have drafted him. But if we would have drafted him, that means okay, still do the trade for Julio. Then you got to trade Matt Ryan too.
hmm
But we still gonna be in a situation where we still need more pieces. Yeah, of course,
yeah,
Fields probably gonna look. He probably will look a lot better than Matt because He's a dual quarterback. If the line break down, he can take off. But at the end of the day, we still need a running back. We still need more receive. We still need a number two receiver. We still
hmm
need defense. So it ain't. It's like yeah, we probably could win some games, maybe make the playoffs, but we weren't gonna we still weren't gonna have enough to make no damn Super Bowl run if we would have got
and
Fields.
and that's my whole point. Like until we get more pieces and like had the same magic we had in 2016, I would rather not see the Falcons in the playoffs because I hate to see a one and done run. Like I always feel like it defeat the whole purpose to make the playoffs if you're not gonna make a strong run. I mean, it's cool to play an extra week after the season end, but every team that's playing got one goal to get that Lombardi trophy.
Hmm.
And if you know realistically your team does not have what it takes to make that run, I don't want to see them in the playoffs.
And,
And
and
I just
you look at our team in 2016. We didn't really have no major holes nowhere. Like
we really didn't.
the defense maybe the defense the defense was okay.
Yeah, they
They was
showed it when they needed to.
Yeah, but we didn't really have no major holes on that roster. But from that team right there to the team now, no,
Mm-hmm.
bruh, no.
Hell no. Hell no. Not even close.
Yeah, so I'm like, it's like I just hope I just my thing with the best solution right now, man, is to just go on and we can go on and trade Matt Ryan and just start fresh, man. Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
we're not gonna be built the next year or the year after that to try to do a Super Bowl run. Matt Ryan is. I'm like, Whatever value he has now, let's go on and trade him, get some value, and just load up on these picks.
Yeah, exactly. Just build from scratch, like
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of our old team is gone anyway. Like the team that we made those magical runs with, like
Mm-hmm.
we don't. Only person that's really left there is Brady Jarrett, Matt Ryan, and Deion Jones.
Yeah.
Everybody else gone.
And yeah, Clay Matthews. I think that's about it. I think I think that's about it. But we yeah we it's just time to
Yeah,
really rebuild.
yeah, for real.
Yeah, it's because it's like um it just
Excuse me.
it's time, man. And I'm like, even once we do start bringing in a lot of new players, even a quarterback, it's still gonna take another 2 3 years. And the issue with the quarterback thing is you want to get a new quarterback, but I prefer him wait about a year or two because my thing is a lot of quarterbacks that took kind of stayed on the bench for a couple years or two. They end up being good. Like I think Patrick Mahomes was on the bench for about what 2 3 years before he started,
Mm,
something like that. I'm like
mm-hmm.
Aaron Rodgers was on the bench for like 4 years. I'm like, cause people think that cause they was so good, they was pretty good in college. It's gonna automatically transition to the NFL. They're gonna be balling out. I'm like, yeah, you have some quarterbacks that I'm like, what did Lamar start? I think Lamar started his second. He started his second or third season though, right?
I thought he started his rookie year.
Huh?
I think he started his rookie year.
I thought they still had Foles at one point, and I thought they was kind of like subbing them in and out. I don't know. Yeah, but I feel like any quarterback his rookie year he gonna go through growing pains, and it's
Of
like
course.
they putting so much pressure on these quarterbacks that's in the league now. Like they're expecting them to
Mm,
win now, and it's like, bro, the dude just got here. The rules unchanged. The speed of the game is different. It's not the same level as college.
they're most definitely not.
I'm like, you in college, you got some people that's good, some people that's not good. Fucking NFL, everybody good. Damn near everybody good.
Yeah, it's just about strategy. You know, like everybody got good players on each team. Like every team got good players. Like it ain't just no straight bum ass teams out there. You know what I'm saying? Like every team got somebody that's skilled. Like or if they're not good right now, they can only develop later. So I'm patient enough to wait it out the next 2 or 3 years to see what this team gonna really look like when they make the proper moves. But for now, we butt cheeks, and that's just what, and that's just what it is, man. Like we terrible in all three aspects of the game, and until they actually make some drastic changes, this is gonna be the Falcon team that's gonna be produced on the field until they do better. As a fan, I'm seeing it for what it is. I'm just gonna watch the games and just be like, I mean, they win, of course I'd be happy, but if they lose, it's gonna be more of the same.
Man, you had a fan say, "Oh man, the our kicker missed that one field goal." They was like, "We need to get rid of the kicker." I was like, have y'all been watching other games? It's hard to find a really good kicker, bro.
I'm damn sure not gonna put no Nick Folk on our team, or no Cody Parkey. Them doinking ass kickers, like they just love hitting the goalpost with they shit.
I swear, I forgot what week it was where it was like kickers was constantly missing field goals,
Oh
constantly
man,
missing field. I was like, damn.
I think that was week 5, if I'm not mistaken.
But
It
we
was
need to
like
get rid of
that.
our kicker.
It was the most missed kicks in one week in NFL history. Like I think it was like over 100 some kicks missed.
But we need to fire our kicker because he missed one field. I think he probably done missed like two this year. But I'm like
Mm-mm,
between
mm-mm.
last year and now, hell no, we ain't gonna
Man,
get
that
rid of
man
our
been
kicker.
that home been money, man. So I don't know what the hell they talking about. Like Hey, that them the fans I be talking about because it's like y'all just can't be satisfied for shit. Like they're not gonna do shit perfectly. They're gonna fuck up. They're gonna make mistakes. Only thing we should be worrying about is the W's and the L's. It's just right now we just been taking way too many L's.
And then they were talking about one guy was like, man, why we can't go out and get players like Von Miller and this and that, bro? For one thing, we don't really have money to get them big time players like that. And two, why would we go get Von Miller? I'm like, the way our
Def-
team looking, why would we go get him?
yeah, defense still gonna be ass. He only one person.
Exactly. We need a
He's,
combination of a couple players.
exactly. Now if we talking Von Miller and Khalil Mack at the same time, we're talking.
Hell yeah.
So, but no, one person ain't gonna make a change. We need about 4, 5 people. Like, I'm not saying all 11 dudes on the defense have to be like really good, but if we can get those good skilled players in those important positions, like
Hmm.
safety, middle linebacker, defensive tackles,
And you want to know who else we could have got last year? It's
who
like we could have got him last year. Well, no, we could have got him in the draft, but they got picks. We could have got Michael Parsons, the one that the one that's balling over the Cowboys. We could have got him last. We could have got him in the draft.
yeah, he a nice defensive end.
See, but my
So
thing, we in a tight situation because we need a combination of players. Like we need a pass rush. We need another pass rusher, a run stuffer, another
and we
corner.
and we need Jesus. Yeah, we need a lot of shit, bro. We need a lot of stuff, man. Like I don't even know where to start, but I feel like until they get that, man, it's just gonna be more of the same, bro. Like
Yeah,
it's gonna be more of the same, man. Like we just not where we supposed to be successful, especially in the postseason. Mm.
yeah,
They can always turn it around, but we might as well just start looking forward to next season already. You know what I'm saying? Now, if they
yeah.
fuck around and shut me up by making a surprise run, and I just be like, whoa,
See, but the thing
yeah.
is,
But I know that's not gonna happen.
but even if they did make a run, it's like, bro, we know this team is not Super Bowl ready. We know
Hell
they
no.
not.
Especially the trash ass defense. No, I'm not taking that defense to no Super Bowl. Only for them to look like the way Kansas City looked against Tampa Bay. On
Exactly.
giving up 31 points, but only putting up 9.
I'm like, and then what'd be so funny? What what'd be so funny if we made it close to the Super Bowl? Everybody gonna be happy. Everybody a Falcon fan all of a sudden.
Mm,
Soon as we lose, man, Matt Ryan, trash.
man, fuck the Falcons, man. Oh, man, I knew that. See, we knew that was gonna happen. Yeah, okay. Y'all didn't know shit.
I'm finna burn my jersey. I'm
Mm.
done with them, bro. I'm done.
Yeah, I'm done, but I'm not finna burn no jersey I paid $100 for because I'm in my feelings. I don't see why folks do that shit, but I don't care if you do got it like that. And hell no. Anything I spend over $100 on, I'm just gonna I'll throw it in the trash before I burn it. Like, hell no. Fuck up like, oh, Falcons lost. We suck. Let me burn my man Ryan's jersey. Yeah, okay.
Nah,
No, sir.
man.
But yeah, we got some wishy-washy fans, man. Like I ride with them through the good, the bad, and the ugly. But what keep me in, like, what keep my sanity intact is because I understand what type of team we have. Like
Yeah.
I can't get my hopes up for a team that just doesn't have it yet. We just ain't got it yet, bro. Like
Yeah.
right now, we in the bottom half of the NFC, man, and it's gonna be like that for these next couple of years. I hate to say it, but just being 100. So until I can see this change, I'm just gonna ride this ugly ass roller coaster ride, and just know we'll be back in the thick of things in a couple of years. But
Yeah.
this year is not it.
I'm just I'm really just ready to see what moves we gonna make in the next draft, man.
Yeah,
Cause
man. But right now, mm-mm.
I'm like, we need defense. Like we need to do what Carolina did. I think Carolina, the last two drafts, they mainly focus on drafting defense. That's exactly what we need to do. Like
Mm-mm.
defense, defense, defense.
Yeah. So team that got the best defense in the league right now is Buffalo. Them boys, whew,
Yeah.
man. And they just well coached because none of them players are no household names. They just play together. You got enough skilled players on the defense that everybody can make up for, and they just play like a team. Like that's how
They
defense is
kind
supposed
of
to.
Buffalo kind of they kind of balance on both sides.
Yeah, that's why I really do believe they can make a Super Bowl run. I think they can come out the AFC, man, because I don't know what the hell going on with Mahomes, but even though he did have a 5 touchdown performance this past Sunday, but prior to that night, that boy been tripping, boy. He been throwing hella interceptions,
I think it's
and
more so with them. I think it's more so they offense is one dimensional now. Like I think they did pretty good in the run game this last game, but my thing is I think a lot of teams got their number now because when the years that they was winning and they kept losing to New England and they finally made it and they went to Super Bowl and all that stuff,
hmm
they had a balanced attack. They had a nice little run game, and they had a passing game. But now it's like the run game ain't really there, and they already know. Andy Reid them like to do them big plays down the field, and a lot of teams are playing deep and giving Mahomes all that underneath shit. It's
hmm
like, and it's like if your run game ain't there, it's like all we got to do is make sure we tighten up Tyreek Hill and Kelsey.
Yeah,
So I think that's the big thing too. Plus that offensive line don't look the same no more either. Mahomes been taking some huge shots. So
that's
that's
yeah.
see what my thing is like fans understand certain things when it comes to certain players. Like with Mahomes, everybody know he's a very good quarterback, but in the Super Bowl, oh yeah, his offensive line was bad and the defense wasn't good.
I mean,
Okay, but then when it get to Matt Ryan, oh, it's just Matt Ryan. They don't talk about the defense. They don't talk about the offensive line being bad. It's just Matt Ryan.
I don't know why they hate that man so much. Like,
I don't. I think it's more so. I don't care what nobody say. I just think it's a race thing. They want a black quarterback, and then on top of it, he's not mobile. So it's like he's not mobile and he white.
I mean, there might be some truth behind that statement, sir, but that's neither here or there.
Yeah.
But I kind of agree with you in a sense, but because there's no other reason why he's hated so much. Because let's look back to when he came into the league,
Mhm.
offensive rookie of the year, took the Falcons to the playoffs with an 11-5 record, almost made it out the first round. You know,
Almost went in 2012. I think 2012 was a. I think their record was 12 and
he
12.
was
Was it 12 and
13
4?
and three. He was
Uh,
13 and 3.
Almost went. I'm like, see, my thing is in that game right there, we played San Francisco. Yeah, once again, the offense stalled out in the third and fourth quarter. But if the defense was good enough to make stops or get turnovers, then we
hmm
probably could have went. We probably could have went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, most definitely could have.
Cause the score was like, I think the score was like 24-7 or 27-7 halftime. Then same old story.
Yeah, we had it was 17-0 at the half.
Okay.
Then they came back and scored with. I know we kicked the field goal at some point because the final score was 24-20. And that
Hmm.
bullshit that 4th and 5 call when he was holding Roddy White, but they didn't call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, but I feel like if the defense would have got a stop or a turnover or a pick six, that can change the game, bro. Like, bro, I'm like, the thing is, it's like people think that an offense should score. When they come to our team, they feel like our offense should score at least 30 points, 35 points a game. I'm like, that's not realistic. You ain't gonna be able to do that shit every game, bro.
You
I'm
just
like,
not.
I'm like the Patriots won games where they didn't. They won the fucking Super Bowl. The score was like 15-10. I'm like, the Patriots done
Oh
won
man.
plenty of games where they didn't score. They didn't score high, but they was a complete team. Plus, they got a great coach. So,
Hell, the last time they won the Super Bowl, hell, it was just 13-3.
hmm,
Four in that Super Bowl. But the defense made it boring because both sides were good.
yeah, nah.
But yeah, it's like, defense matters, man. No matter how good your offense is, if your defense can't stop shit, it's just gonna be a scoring contest.
Yeah, man.
That's how I be looking every Sunday watching the Falcons. How you looking right now? Every time I just be like, these motherfuckers here.
Did did Davis fumble again? I heard somebody say somebody he fumbled again. Did he fumble again?
I can go back on the highlights and shit real quick. I think he did.
I'm gonna have to go look and see because I heard somebody yelling somebody if he fumbled one more time, and I was like, he fumbled again. I'm like, bro, we got a what's it called, man. I'm just saying we have to. We seriously gonna have to. They gonna have to. They gonna have to what's it called, man. They gonna
Today on the We gotta rebuild.
yeah.
We just have to rebuild some scraps. Like we just ain't got what it takes right now as a team. Like just until they well, I know it's gonna sound kind of like a hypocrite based off me saying that they don't. I don't understand why folks think Matt Ryan the problem, but we do need to move on from him.
Yeah, I'm saying of course.
You
I'm
really
like,
do. You
cause
do
we're
need
not
to
gonna
move
be
on
able
from him.
to. We're not gonna be able to. We're not gonna be able to rebuild a team to make a Super Bowl run with him.
Nah, that's not happening.
We might as well trade him. Get whatever value we can get out of him, and start fresh.
Yeah, 'cause he's pretty much a quarterback that's just good enough to keep his starting position. And that's it. That's the best way I can describe him because he's not a bad quarterback, but he's not a very good one either. Not like he used to be.
And my thing is, folks keep saying we need to get rid of him.
Nope.
Like who we gonna replace him with? And a lot of people kept yelling Cam Newton. Like, bro, I don't
No.
care what nobody say, bro. Cam Newton is not a better quarterback than Matt Ryan. He's a more athletic quarterback than Matt Ryan, but he's not a better quarterback. Cam Newton got way too many picks. He throw way too many bad passes. Like, come on, bro. Y'all ain't
Mm-hmm.
gonna sit up here and tell me Cam Newton a better quarterback than Matt Ryan. They be killing me with that. And then when folks be like, "Oh, Cam Newton is a better quarterback," he a better quarterback. Then tell me why? Cause he can run the ball. Cause he
Cause he,
black.
cause he ain't accurate for shit.
Exactly. I'm like, bro. It was games where when we played Cam Newton when he was on the Panthers, we got at least one or two picks off him every game, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. He damn sure did.
I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I like Cam Newton. I want him to be successful, you know, but folks got to start being realistic about it. They be these narratives like somebody was like, yeah, man. They were saying Cam Newton was done, but he ran out there and he went to Carolina and got like 2 touchdowns. I'm like, yeah, but it's still a team sport though. He ain't just go out there and do it by himself.
Nah, he damn sure did.
I'm looking at the last few minutes of the game. I'm trying to figure out did he fumble? Oh, well, they probably didn't even. They probably ain't even got it in here. And look at that shit, bro. You got you got dudes tackling and they ain't wrapping up. Oh, they ain't even show the rest of the game. Oh, Josh Rosen. Josh Rosen didn't look good either. He out there throwing inaccurate passes like a motherfucker. He was throwing some bad passes. I'm like, bro.
I want to know why they didn't put Franks in.
I don't know, man. It just, I don't know. It just seemed like it's been the same issue with our team. Like it be It be situation wise like why you didn't do this and why you didn't do that. Shit crazy, man.
So, how you think we're gonna do against the Patriots?
I don't know, man. To be honest, I do not even know. I'm not gonna sit up and say, "Oh yeah, we gonna lose." Nah, cause I'm like, if they put a good game plan together and they go out there and play like they want to win, then we can. It's a possibility we can beat them. They beatable, but we'll see, man. I don't know, man. I feel like the not Arthur Blank, Arthur Smith, he gonna have to start doing some more up tempo play calling because all that I'm like, bro, we was doing these little rinky dink run plays that wasn't even getting a yard. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is
Mm-hmm.
this? Like,
Yeah.
then we doing these little weak ass screen plays. I'm like, bro, like what are we doing? I'm like, we need points. Spread the defense out and try to go down the field. We need to start doing the hurry up offense more because I'm like Matt Ryan he's real good in the hurry up offense. We need to do that.
Mm.
Like don't wait until the fourth quarter when we down 3 touchdowns and want to do the damn hurry up. I'm like
Uh-huh.
do that shit in first, second, third and fourth quarter. Like damn.
Mm. And another thing, it's gonna be kind of hard to pass the ball against the Patriots because they do have a pretty solid secondary. It's
Yeah.
the run. It's the run where they're weak at. But yeah, Matt Ryan gonna have his hands full.
See, but
And
if we do the run, put Gallman in there all of a sudden. Don't man
yeah,
bench Davis ass, bro. Bench him like, bro. You this is what made me so mad. If Bill Belichick, let's say if Bill Belichick switched and became our coach against when we played the Cowboys, he was gonna bench Davis ass.
oh yeah, David would have been benched.
He was gonna get benched, bro.
Yeah, he would have been benched.
Like, come on,
Of
bro.
course.
Like, keep putting him in there, and he ain't doing shit. I'm like, they need to have. I'm like, bro, y'all need to do evaluations over this motherfucker. I'm like, he getting he getting 1 yard, 2 yards a carry. Need to
Yeah,
bench his ass.
man. I'm just like, yo, I'm talking about that boy ain't getting nowhere, man. Like, uh,
it
this
just,
is just a headache to watch, man.
I'm like,
This,
bruh. What's so sad about it, bruh? Even though he was done, he was pretty much done after he left the Rams. Fucking Ty Gurley was playing a little bit better than him,
oh yeah, Todd Gurley, yeah, 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 of course.
and that
And he
ain't even
got
really
two bad
saying
knees.
much. Yeah, exactly.
Mike Davis completely healthy, and he can't even give her no more than 2 yards. Yeah, bench is a. Hey
Man,
man, come on back and warm my bench up.
I swear it was one play. I forgot what team we were playing. Mike Davis cut back, and then I'm thinking he finna burst up the field, and it's like he started running, but he was running slow. I was like, this nigga.
He a power back, man. Big, slow, strong motherfucker, man. Like he just want to try to run people over. He don't try to like. I
Yeah,
guess he don't. I guess he didn't really want to come here because he wasn't looking like this in Carolina. He looked a little better in Carolina. So it's like,
yeah. He did look
damn,
a little bit more explosive in Carolina. I don't know if they had to have anything
that's
to do with our offensive line. I don't know.
it could be, but offensive line ain't that terrible. Rico Cordell passing got her through there.
Yeah. See, and that's the thing too. Like even when I watch Goldman, like Goldman would take the ball and just go straight up. Like
Mm.
I don't know. I don't know, man. It just I don't know. We gonna see what happened this Thursday. Hopefully, hopefully we won't play horrible Thursday.
Man, you know it's any given Sunday, man. Anything could happen.
Yeah,
Anything could happen. Cause I ain't I ain't think we were gonna get did by the Cowboys like that.
I didn't either, man.
I ain't think the Patriots were gonna do the Browns the way they did. So we'll see Thursday what kind of Falcon team we gonna see. Cause Yeah, it seemed like we always play our good games on the road, even though we was on the road yesterday. But shoot, yes, yes.
Got
I just got
toasted.
my I just got my fingers crossed that we do good. But if I had to get my honest prediction, we gonna get ass smoked.
I'm gonna go with hopefully it come out good game. I'm going with 27 to 24.
You
Falcons
got.
home, boy.
All right, I got you. I got you. And it hurts me to say this, but I got it 34-20 Patriots.
We gonna see, man. We
You know,
gonna
see.
see.
And I'm just saying it, and it's crazy because when I predict stuff like that, it mess around and win. So I'm trying to use my reverse luck here. So yeah, whenever I do say they win, they lose, and the exact opposite happens. So I got my score 34-20 New England.
Okay.
I I hope the Falcons can prove me wrong because right now we need this. They gotta make up for what they showed us yesterday, man. They owe us one. As a fan base who's been rocking with them through this ugly ride, they owe us. They owe us a bounce back victory, man. We gotta get back in the thick of things,
Yeah.
and that's still my team, though. But right now, I'm not a happy fan.
Yeah.
I'm not a happy fan.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man, we're gonna wrap this up, man. Probably,
Yeah.
probably try to try to chat about the game this Thursday. See what happens, man.
Oh yeah. Because we just gonna hope that we got some good things to say about these Falcons. Because right now, I'm pissed off at them right now.
I'm ready to see
I
when
really
Ray
am.
gonna come back.
They say that he out indefinitely for right now, so there ain't no timetable on his return. So,
Damn, I thought they said it was like 3 games or something.
he said he had to step away from the game for a while. He didn't even say how long.
Mm.
Cause that mental health shit serious. So, yeah, I think we're gonna be gone. I'm not even gonna jinx it, but bro might be gone for the rest of the season. I'll be surprised if he come back, but that's just something you can't quickly bounce back from, especially when they just say he come back and they still losing. Shit, losing, that feel stress. Like you going what you going through, man, y'all losing, like all this just plays together. Like I feel like if they was winning more games, he would have, it wouldn't have hit him that hard because obviously, bro, going through something serious to where he had to step away from the game. But I jokingly said on social media that now he just got tired of these bum ass Falcons losing. And then, I said another thing saying that he probably just can't handle the pressure of being a number one receiver. I mean, I done said some different shit until that happened. So now that I know he got got some mental shit going on. I mean, I just hope, I wish the brother the best. And you know,
Hmm.
we just gotta focus on what we got right now at this moment because man, it's only gonna get uglier.
We gonna see, man. We gonna see, man.
Oh yeah, but yeah, man, I'm gonna look forward to the Falcons and Patriots game this Thursday, man. So, oh yeah,
All right, man. I'm gonna get on up out of here, man.
um,
All right. Peace.
yes sir.